Right now, your body is making thousands of life-saving decisions without ever asking for your permission. While you focus on the words, "I am saying," an invisible pilot is adjusting your blood pressure, mapping the rhythm of your heart, and scanning the horizon for danger. We call it the autonomic nervous system, but for you, it is the difference between surviving a crisis and thriving in peace. Most people only know it as fight or flight, but that is only half the story. To truly understand who is in the driver's seat of your life, we have to look deeper into the machinery of the involuntary self.
Think about the sheer complexity of this autopilot. Unlike the somatic system, where a single motor neuron reaches out from your spinal cord to move a muscle, the autonomic system is built on a two-neuron chain. It is a sophisticated relay race. The first runner, the preganglionic neuron, starts in the central nervous system and meets the second runner at a junction called a ganglion. This second runner, the postganglionic neuron, is the one that actually reaches your organs. It is a dual-layered architecture that allows for incredible precision and sometimes total body mobilization. This architecture is split into two opposing forces that are constantly locked in a tug-of-war.
Imagine the sympathetic division as the accelerator. It originates in the thoracolumbar region, that middle stretch of your spinal cord from T1 to L2. When a threat appears, like a predator in the wild or a deadline at work, this system floods your body with norepinephrine. Your pupils dilate to take in more light, your heart rate spikes to pump oxygen to your limbs, and your digestion completely shuts down because, in a moment of survival, processing lunch is a luxury you cannot afford.
But every car needs a brake, and that is the parasympathetic division. This system is craniosacral, arising from the very top and very bottom of the nervous system, the brainstem and the sacral spine. This is the rest and digest state. It uses the long reach of the vagus nerve to slow the heart, stimulate the gut, and restore the energy you just burned. While the sympathetic system has a wide reach, hitting 20 neurons at once for a full-body surge, the parasympathetic system is surgical. It is localized, calming specific organs one by one to bring you back to a state of equilibrium.
However, the reality is rarely as simple as an on-off switch. Most of the time, you are living in what we call autonomic tone. It is a delicate background balance where both systems are firing simultaneously to keep your internal world stable. And then there are the outliers that break all the rules. Did you know you have a third branch, the enteric nervous system, which is essentially a second brain in your gut? Or that your sweat glands, which should be sympathetic, actually use the parasympathetic chemical acetylcholine? These exceptions prove that the body is not just a machine. It is a masterpiece of specialized engineering.
This brings us to the most important question for any adult living in a high-stress world. If this system is truly involuntary, are we just passengers? For years, textbooks said yes. But the modern science of the vagus nerve tells a different story. Because the vagus nerve connects your brainstem to your vital organs, it serves as a two-way bridge. By intentionally slowing your breath and lengthening your exhalations, you are essentially hacking the craniosacral outflow. You are manually hitting the brakes on your own sympathetic overdrive.
Understanding this anatomy is not just about memorizing nerves and ganglia. It is about recognizing the signals your body is sending you every second. When you feel that surge of adrenaline, you are witnessing the thoracolumbar chain in action. When you find peace after a long day, you are feeling the craniosacral restoration. We are not just victims of our biology. By understanding the invisible pilot, we learn how to reach over and grab the controls. You are the engineer of your own internal balance, and the more you know about the ghost in the machine, the more power you have to live a life in perfect alignment.